How can we overcome the fear of failure? Here are 3 gentle reminders. First, you need to see failure as growth. Understand that failure is not the end. It's a moment of learning and growth. It is a moment of leaning on Jesus' strength. It is a moment where you rest in His love, you trust on His grace, and He gives you that enablement. Secondly, another way to overcome failure is to rest in God's grace. His grace is more than enough to carry us through every failure. His grace is sufficient for us. So anytime you feel like you're failing, anytime you feel like you're going down, to rest in God's grace. His grace is more than enough. His grace is sufficient for us to carry us and to help you up again. Thirdly, keep moving forward. Even when we stumble, the key is to get back up. Even when we fall, the key is to rise up again. The Bible didn't say when you fall, stay there, cry, and remain in your pain. No, the Bible says when the righteous falls down, they rise up 7 times. Keep moving on. We fall many times, but the key is rising up back again, taking a step forward and trust that God has a purpose for all of the scenario. God has a purpose for all of the many things going on in your life at that moment. So if you have been struggling with the fear of failure, I want to encourage you to let go of that burden. You don't have to be perfect. God is with you. He's there guiding you with His grace and His love. The Bible says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. But it says, in all your ways, acknowledge Him and He will direct your path. Maybe you don't just know what to do. Maybe you're just confused about life. Maybe you have a project you want to finish. You just have some sort of assignment that is troubling your heart. And maybe you even embarked on that assignment. Maybe you have tried your best in handling that project, and at the end of the day, it seemed like you're a failure. This is what God is saying right now. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and God will direct our path. You see, one of the reasons why many of us fail is that we want to do it by our own strength. We want to push. We want to, we want to put our whole strength, and we feel like what we know, the availability of the knowledge we've gathered is enough to help you push through. And at the end of the day, you fail. By strength shall no man prevail. So to avoid being a failure, especially as children of God, you know what to do right now. Trust in God. Rest in His love. God is the doer. You're just an instrument. Commit your ways to God and see how God help you rise up again. So even if you're struggling, even if you've failed countless times, it is not the end of the world. We heard the story of the guy who invented, I think, bulb, the bulb that carries light, and we heard he actually tried for 999 times. It was the last time, the 1000th time, he got it right. So imagine if he had given up at the early stage where he had tried and tried and tried and it didn't work. That you have tried many times and it didn't work doesn't mean you should stop trying. Keep on trying. Just one day you will get it right. Failure is